Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hi.
All right, so I'm still tired. I don't know that they want to hear that, but
I'm
you know
always
what's
tired.
funny? I know.
It's
See, I
nothing
think
new
you're
for
just
me.
always tired because you're a mother of young people, and maybe you don't notice. But all of you guys that were commenting about us with our COVID, everybody said that exhaustion thing is like a month to 6 weeks long. I sure feel that. I
Yeah.
feel totally wiped out a lot, but you just don't notice any difference.
Yeah. I was wiped out before. No, just and after.
Yeah. My voice is all better. Your voice is all better.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, but anyway, I can't believe how tired I feel, but lots and lots of people saying the same thing. So that was nice, and lots of well wishes still. We really appreciate that. We like that you guys missed us. We really miss you guys too. Yeah. It's kind of funny. So let's see, last week on Saturday, we did the live.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was super. Oh, shoot. I was going to bring back the phone. You'll have to show them. So if you joined us live on National Quilting Day on Saturday from 9 until noon was what we did. We did save it. So a lot of people have watched it since then. It's 3 hours of, I don't know, hanging out. But what's funny is that everybody was sharing what they were working on. So I was showing on the phone, the shop phone, scroll after scroll,
All these
scroll,
text messages.
hundreds of pictures. So eventually we'll go ahead and download those pictures and put them on Facebook or do some sort of a little reel or something. But oh my gosh, that's going to be
It's cool.
a job. So it was just, I was showing somebody yesterday just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So if your picture didn't get shared or you didn't get answered, ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It was pretty impressive too that Brianna, I didn't watch it back, but I don't think you were in the camera in the scene
Very
much of the
yeah.
time, right? Because the setup, she was right there with the computer, so she could monitor the sound, which it just kept coming unplugged. Is that
I don't know.
what's happening?
And maybe it's our plug because we have a piece that plugs into my computer, then plugs into the camera. And I feel like the connection from into the camera is not very tight. So I wonder I don't know if it just wiggles or... But that's all we have to do is unplug it and plug it back in. So it's like a super easy fix.
As long as we know.
Yeah. As long as because there's little dots at the very bottom of my computer screen that it only goes up to like 3 dots at the very most. So yeah, as long as I know. But it's a super easy fix, but I don't know why it goes in and out.
Yeah.
But I think it's the connection.
Yeah. So she was standing at the computer watching all of that and responding to you guys and manning the phone and showing pictures, and I was working. Well, here's the really funny thing. So our shop is actually pretty busy. We used to be open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays, and now since COVID and all of the other things that we're doing at the moment, we're only open Wednesday through Saturday, just 4 days a week, and all of those days we have probably 40 people in the store during the day, and oftentimes all at the same time. There's days where we've got 20 people in the store at once.
Easy.
So we were kind of excited, and we had Facebooked it, bring your stuff down, and we thought, oh my gosh, it is just going to be a madhouse. So we were super excited about it. It was not.
No, we scared them all off.
Oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing. It was the funniest thing. I thought, well, what's everybody doing? I mean, yeah, it's a sunny day, but in this time of year, people like to work in the yard, but we can't plant anything out here until about Mother's Day weekend. So you can't really do that much. But I thought, well, where is everybody? And you'd see that somebody would come in and then they'd like hug the side and go get whatever, and even the employees. And I thought,
what?
It was just funny. I think we had 3 people who came in. But then as soon as we were done, and as soon as we were done going live, everybody came.
Everybody knew we were were turned off at noon, and they were coming.
Now we can go shopping.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I had no idea that we had such shy locals. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Well, even Janice Plegerman, she's
Yeah.
the one who, if you watched, she's the one that brought in the beautiful wool piece.
Yeah.
Even Janice was standing
Behind
kind
camera.
of back behind,
Yeah.
Audrey White,
You're awesome.
she was awesome.
Yeah,
she brought
she
in
came in.
3 quilts, and then we had an Ellensburg customer that drove over to bring over some stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, everybody else, chickens.
Chickens.
Chickens. Hilarious. So we will do that again. I think, however, it'll have to be a secret.
Yes. Yes.
So you can see really how busy the store does get. And it is fun because there's always something going on, where we can do math for somebody and we can,
Yeah.
explain it to you or help somebody pick out fabric for something. And, I think it is pretty fun. And every day is different, but who knew?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Hilarious.
Next, it won't be Facebooking.
Not Facebooking.
No.
No. It's just going to be a secret. Funny girls. So, anyways, and that's still up. You guys can watch that. It's 3 hours worth of bantering and door prizes, and it was pretty fun. And then Sunday box opening, we had a lot of show and tell, and we sold out like super quick of those Hollywood kits.
Yeah.
But we did a whole bunch more yesterday. We emptied a bunch of bolts and found a bunch of the same kind of version that are low volume like that. There's a lot of really cool background prints that would work really nice with that.
Yeah.
And then we also put together one with some Tim Holtz.
Yeah, it one's
I
really
kind of want to
cool.
make one of those. Yeah, it's really cool. We'll show you. Do you have pictures of what's the fabric
they're
kits
online,
are?
yeah.
And they're online.
So I'll link the.
So if
link
you go
below
to
for you guys.
Hollywood, and then there's the Hollywood pattern, Hollywood downloadable, and then Hollywood
Wood kits.
and then you select which those are. And we'll kind of keep putting those together, but it's pretty easy. It's 5.5 yards of background, 10 fat quarters. With the 10 fat quarters, you actually end up with an extra block, but the reason we did 10 is so that you
Mix and match a little
had
more.
enough variety, but you could use leftover pieces if you want to do that. And then if you're using backing fabric, the 108, you only need 60 inches.
Yeah.
You need 1 yard and 2/3 is all
And we have
you
a
need.
few kits that are just
We
a
did
yard
that.
and 2/3, but it goes together the exact same way.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
Super fast. Really, really a cool quilt. So, all right. And then the one behind us, I guess we could talk about this now while we're thinking about it.
Stash Buster. Here's the.
This is one of Brianna's patterns, and you have a video. You did
I think I did.
Did you do it or did I do it?
I'll look. I'll see what we got.
One of us, I think, did. I'm sure. Yeah, because we did it. No, that was Beeline for Baby.
We'll see. If it is, I'll
Pretty
link it below.
sure. Yeah, it's a really easy quilt. This is a really good beginner quilt because all it is you just need 1.5 yards of a focus piece or 2 3/4 yards, or if you have a panel or something that you want to use. So you can see that these are the 12.5-inch squares, and then it just has what is it? It's 6 pieces that are 2/3 of a yard,
Yes.
and you're going to do 4 patches, and you're going to do some rail fence blocks and
It's
fence
really
line
fun.
down. Yeah, it's a really nice way to show off really cool fabrics, and it goes together crazy fast. We typically don't put a border on it. If you want to make it bigger, just make more blocks, and you can arrange the blocks any way that you want to. It doesn't matter. It's just a way to show off fabric.
Yeah.
There isn't any piece that's smaller than a 2-inch by 6-inch finished piece, so it's a really nice.
And
way
we
to-
also did kits similar to this.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
Really, really similar.
So I
Not
have
the
kits
exact
for that,
fabric. Yeah. Yeah, some really nice pale yellow and gray ones.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else did we do? Oh, today is National Puppy Day.
Puppy Day. Oh, and Libra's here. We have a puppy.
National Puppy Day. And that reminds me, I was going to tell you, we haven't seen Millie for a while. We've been talking
Yeah.
about Millie. So Millie is a local gal that anybody local knows Millie, because whenever she came to a class or if there was a special day, she would bring in homemade, warm from the oven
Cookies.
chocolate chip cookies. Oh my gosh. Best cookies. And we haven't seen her for, gosh.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
A few weeks.
Yeah, not for a while. And so I texted her last night, Millie, what the heck? What have you been doing? We haven't seen you. She has a puppy.
Oh, is she busy?
She's very busy. She's trying to potty train her puppy. And it's a standard poodle.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we haven't seen
And they're
Millie.
used to miniature poodles, so she's, yeah.
Yeah. Funny story about Millie. I think it's okay for me to tell this because she's told this multiple times. But Millie makes truly the best chocolate chip cookies, don't you think? I mean, she knows exactly how long to cook them. She has lots of chocolate chips in them, and they're soft, and they're really, really perfect. Well, anyway, when she met Ed, her husband, she would make these chocolate chips. She's been making these chocolate chip cookies for forever. So anyway, so they get married, and they got married fairly, I mean, I don't think the courtship was very long. And he was going to, snag that girl. So anyway, it's time for dinner or whatever. They get home from the honeymoon and time to make dinner. Well, she didn't know how to cook.
Yeah, right.
Nothing. Couldn't make anything. And he said, well, I thought you could cook. And she said, why did you think that? And he said, well, because you make cookies. She said, I know how to make cookies.
That's different.
And so she said like 3 times a week, that's what they would have for dinner.
Cookies?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Eat something good tonight.
I can make these.
Have an extra glass of milk just for,
And Ed was always so thin.
They both are. That's crazy.
I know. So Ed did a lot of the cooking. And I think that was even before it was a thing. I mean, now I think there's a lot of husbands that do the cooking. My husband does not. But Ed, I think, always did the cooking. So, I don't know. Maybe he did from the very beginning. But anyway. So anyway, that's Millie. Millie, we miss you. I think I'm going to try to next week go meet the puppy and go see her. Yeah, see what she's doing. So anyway, so today is National Puppy Day. And it was something else, too. Oh, today is also Near Miss Day. Do you know what that is?
No.
I had to look this up. I didn't know what near miss was. I thought, well, that sounds like that could be a quilting thing. Almost got that block in there, right? Everything could be a quilting thing. No, it's National Near Miss Day because on this date in history, back in 1989, Earth was nearly hit by a mountain-sized asteroid.
Whoa!
It came within 500,000 miles, which is apparently like extremely close. That's
doesn't sound very close.
super close. It doesn't sound very close, does it? But it's like super close, and it was a near miss. Here's the funny thing about it: no one knew until like 9 days later. They discovered it on March 31st that there was a near miss on March 23rd. Isn't that funny? Because there's a movie. It's not a good movie to watch, but I watched it.
Oh, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And Katniss.
Yeah.
I lost it. Jennifer
Lawrence.
Yes.
Jennifer Lawrence. What's it called?
I'm looking at it. Yeah, I watched it too.
It's funny.
It's
a little dark.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I would recommend it, but it was entertaining and one that I thought about for a long time. But it's about this. It's about the government knows that an asteroid is coming.
Well, not the government. Just
not the government, the president.
Right.
Well,
and
everybody knows.
Everybody knows. But this one team.
Yeah, they find it.
Yeah.
You should watch it. Is it Netflix? Is that where it is? Where
I think it is. And Jennifer.
Yeah, find out the name of it.
Lawrence.
Because it's but really what it's about is the corruption.
Don't look up.
Don't look up.
Don't
It's kind
look
of
up.
funny because I think there's a whole play on, but scientists know, but we don't believe scientists, but there can be a spin on it, and this could be something good for the economy.
And what the media's going to tell you and not going to tell you.
And what the phone people do, the rich people that, there's a lot of things in it that you go, oh, that does sound silly when they say it, but that's kind of what everybody did, It's really very good. It doesn't end well. But
No. No, it doesn't.
But anyway, but it made me think of that movie that was one of those movies that at the end it was a little disturbing to me, but I don't know why.
We won't watch it again. We watched it that one time
again.
But...
Yeah. But I mean it was just interesting. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was it called?
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. Yeah. So anyway, that's what you should watch on Near Miss Day is Don't Look Up. Yeah. Let's see. What else was today? I had to take a picture. I think it's also like National Chips and Dip Day, or as I like to call it, today. And I think it's also, National Chip and Dip Day, National Near Miss Day. It's National Melba Toast Day.
What is Melba toast?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to know.
It's just really thin little bread that's toasted really, really crisp.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't know what the point of it is, except I think that it's like for hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, sure.
Like instead of putting them on a cracker that can get soggy, I think you do things with it.
Oh.
But obviously we never made Melba toast. But milk toast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anybody out there still. My grandmother, who lived with us, whenever she was sick or anybody was sick, that's what we had, was milk toast. And so, and if you don't know what it is, then you're her age.
I had it when I was
when
I
you
was
were sick.
Right, and even when I was home at COVID, I had milk toast. And Robert thought it was the nastiest thing. It's like,
everybody
dude,
thinks it's it
works.
it's good.
Yeah.
There's something about it. It's that warm milk, a little bit of salt and pepper in it, soggy toast. I don't know. I didn't know you liked it.
Yeah.
That's right. I had forgotten. I knew there was only one other person in the family that didn't think it
me.
was so disgusting. I like it, but you only have it when you're sick.
Right.
I don't think I could eat it like for breakfast all the time, but yeah. But when you're sick,
And you don't really want to eat anything, but you need to eat something. It's
milk and toast.
It's also not going to hurt your tummy. There's no tummy trouble afterwards. It's just...
Yeah. The boys would, not gonna eat that. Yeah.
They also like split pea soup, so we're not even on the same
And you
level.
don't like split pea soup. I love split pea soup. That's right.
My kids, I guess they had it at your house.
did.
I've not fed that to my children. Canned or homemade? It's a no.
Well, canned, I don't even know about. But, there's instant little packets. Those are pretty good.
Yeah? Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know, but I like split pea soup. We always, after we have a ham, split pea soup.
Yeah,
you guys probably have,
Yeah.
What's the other thing you have after ham? Scalloped potatoes.
Scalloped potatoes, and we do chicken noodle soup. And I use the bones and stuff to get all...
You put ham in your chicken noodle soup?
Mm-hmm. Because Robert doesn't like chicken.
Funny. Well, then it's ham noodle soup.
Yeah.
It's pig noodle soup.
That's
pig
what you're
noodle.
making,
A pig noodle. Ew.
He likes it. My kids eat it.
Do you guys eat beans, like navy beans?
Yeah. I usually have them in the crock pot for, bajillion hours and...
Pig noodle soup.
Pig noodles.
Never heard of such a thing. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. I remember, I think I've told this story before. I was making split pea soup once and the kids all came in, "Oh, what's for dinner?" And I said split pea soup and, "No, really, Mom.
We thought
What
it was
are you
a
making?"
joke. Because it was green.
Pea soup. But what's in it?
And lumpy.
Peas. And they all started to cry.
And what else? Yeah.
No!
It was bad. Then we went and told Dad. Dad's like, "Oh, that's awesome." I was like, "No, it's not, Dad. She's gonna feed us something else."
Yeah. Hilarious. So then I started saying I was making spada soup. They didn't want that either. I don't know why. National Puppy Day. It's also National Tamale Day.
Ooh.
Did I say this last time? I feel like we need to know what National Day is every day, so you know what to make for dinner.
Right.
Tamales
are always
hard.
good.
I'll make anything. It totally doesn't matter. I just can never figure out what to make.
Yeah.
But, unless, unless you make a ham or a roast, then you kind of know what the next couple days are going to be, because whatever your usual things are. But anyway. All right. There was... so there was one comment that I just wanted to mention. I just can't get over, everybody is so stinking nice.
Yeah.
We just love it. All of the really pleasant comments, and glad that we're feeling better, and glad that we're back, and glad that we make you laugh, and that we're positive, and, and that's true. That's really our thing. It's very, very important to us. We don't want to ever... There's enough trouble in the world. We're not going to talk about it.
No.
And we don't talk about it at work. None of us do.
No, we don't.
We don't talk politics. We're all the same religion, so that's all okay. We don't talk about any of that. We don't talk about anything that's going to get anybody
We just know
riled
it's
up.
a good place. You know, it's a lot of people.
Safe.
People come in and say, "Oh, we just needed. I was having a bad day and just need to come here before I go home."
Right.
We're a lot of people's happy place, and
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people who work from us, like even Carolyn, she says it all the time, is when we hired her, it saved her.
Yeah.
She had nothing else going, and she was just really depressed, and this is her happy
Tracy.
place. And Tracy, so
Denise.
so we
Yeah.
are
We are a happy place, and people, they do come in, some people come in just to wander around on their lunch hour, and then this comes up all the time. It's okay that I don't buy anything, right? Heck yeah, we don't care. Come in, hang out, laugh with us. It doesn't matter. We have asked people to leave, though, that are talking about inappropriate things, and the most common thing is snarking on their husband. Now, I feel bad if if your husband is not pleasant, but I don't want to hear about it. Yeah. You know, I don't want to start a husband bashing conversation. So it's like, oh no, we need to it's a positive zone.
Yes.
Happy place. But anyway, and so it's kind of fun that a lot of people watch because of that, which we really like. We really foster that. But anyway, on the live show thing afterwards, when somebody was watching, 2 people said that they take their quilts into their local quilt shop. Not a good thing.
Really?
That the local quilt shop is like, didn't really want to see it, whatever. Or
Why not?
I
That
don't
doesn't even
know.
make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Huh.
I don't know. I said I've never even heard of such a thing. I don't know of. I mean, we know a lot of quilt shop owners, and I don't feel like I know anybody that would do that. So I feel bad. I mean, I'm sorry if your local quilt shop
does not
they need to get it
encourage
together.
you to.
They need to encourage quilting of all kinds, all fabrics, all styles.
And I do have
Doesn't
to tell
matter.
you, depending, I mean, if that's not the owner, you should probably send a little email.
Oh, yeah.
And just say, hey, I was in Tuesday at 2 o'clock, because she knows who's working at Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And just say, I brought show and tell in, but they said they didn't want to see it. Because you never know who that is. If they need more training or they need to know, a bit of customer service, it's worth, instead of just like, okay, I'm never going back in that shop, you should let's see if the info at your quilt shop, if they fix that issue. Because you just never know.
Yeah,
and you
because I
never
hope
know
it
if
wasn't the owner.
that Susie was having a bad day and everyone was going to have a bad day. Or if maybe they've had trouble in the past and they just need to know that it's not getting better.
Yeah.
You just never know.
I think it's so important for us to encourage all women. All of us encourage all women all the time.
Yes.
So, yeah. So
We'd love
it
to
makes me
see
feel
it.
bad. We love it. Yeah, we're totally. And that was why, those of you that have been watching us for a long time, that's why we started the Every Quilt Has a Story. We did that for a full year, every Sunday for a full year. And the reason we started that is that's what we missed the most during COVID. Being shut down, we missed people bringing in their projects, going, look, I finally got it done. Look, this is look, help me pick out borders.
Yeah.
We love that. And oftentimes, I'll bet we see show and tell 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
People bring in things all the time, and we take pictures and try to remember to get it on Facebook. But we love show and tell. That's, we live vicariously through those who
Get stuff done. This is not me.
Yeah. So the other thing, so I bring up this whole, and I don't want to say we try to be positive. I think that it comes naturally. There's no sense in being negative when you can be positive. But so we worry every once in a while, because I think that we're positive, but every once in a while we don't want to ever say anything offensive. But Tracy has been asking when I'm going to share our new word.
Oh. Robert and I taught these old ones a new word. Didn't realize I didn't know this word.
I know, and I don't. And I think it depends on age. We're gonna see how this goes.
If they have kids my age, I'm sure they
think.
probably have heard it. I don't know.
Here's what happened. Okay, so here's what happened. Is Nancy Wenke? You guys have seen her. She was on the live show. Mm-hmm. She brought in show and tell. She was on our riverboat cruise, and she's coming on the Mediterranean cruise. Well, she came in a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Came in, and she fell walking 2 dogs at once, and something bad happened. And anyway, she broke her elbow. So she came in, and so we were talking like, oh my gosh, so we're talking about her elbow. And Robert happened to be in the shop. It was at lunchtime or something. And so Robert says, as she walks out, Robert and Brianna are standing there, and Robert says, oh, she has a broken weenus. And I thought he said wingus, wingus. And I said, a wingus? And he says, no, a weenus. And I said, a weenus? Why would you say that?
She was like, super like, oh my God.
Saying that. And he said, that's what it is. It's a weenus. I said, it is not a weenus. I know. I know what a weenus is. I raised 2 little boys. And that came up all the time when they were outside peeing on a tree. And so, no. And he says, yes, it's a weenus. And then Brianna is saying, it is. It's a weenus. And I says, okay, listen.
The tip of
I
your
have a
elbow.
medical degree. This is the humerus. This is the radius. This is the ulna. This is the olecranon process. It is not a weenus. So sure enough, they looked it up. And in Merriam-Webster Dictionary, she's probably rolling over in her, or he rolling over in his grave right now. It's in there.
Yep.
Weenus.
It's the fatty tissue at the very tip
It's
of
the
your elbow.
skin.
Yes. So it's not
It
the
is
bone.
not a medical word. It's not a medical word. Well, here's the funny thing. So Tracy and I are like cracking up.
Now that they realize we
So
didn't make
all
out this
day long,
stupid word.
oh, my weenus is showing. And
Is yours bigger than mine?
I don't know, who's the biggest weenus? I have 2. And so all day long, we like for days, we are cracking up over our newfound word, which is I find it to be a little naughty.
Well,
So then truly, our 17-year-old intern comes to work and it's like, truly, do you want to hear about our new word? And so we're going like this and she goes, oh, what, the weenus?
I told you it's the thing.
How do you know that that's the weenus? She goes, yeah, everybody knows that. It's a nerve. It's the weenus nerve. No, it isn't. There's 3 nerves. One of them is not the weenus. And so anyway.
We all know it's my elbow.
It's just Tracy and I. So if you knew that that's what that was,
You're in the in crowd.
you're in the in crowd. If you didn't and you think it's funny, we think it's hilarious. So yesterday Tracy wore a shirt and she had a hole.
Yeah.
Look, my weenus is showing. And we crack up 3 times a day over it. So anyway, so the other thing I worry though, because Tracy had asked, I think since then we've had like, the box opening, the live, the FabriChat, and Tracy keeps asking, did you tell me about the weenus? No.
You tell them about the new
I
word?
just worry because, what was that back in 1964? I don't know, it was like the Alabama Supreme Court or whatever, they were talking about Elvis.
Yeah.
I can't define pornography, but I know it when I see it. So it's like, okay, it really is a real word. But that's part of what makes it fun is that it makes you feel like you're being naughty.
Naughty. Without being naughty. Yeah.
So anyway, so if you catch Tracy tonight during box opening, giggling,
Yeah.
I feel certain
That's what she's rolling in her head is. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, maybe you've learned a new word. Maybe you always knew. Yeah, hilarious. So anyway, we get to tell Tracy we finally shared it. All right, and what else? Let's see. Oh, that's the other thing too is people had all kinds of comments about agaboo and what it might be. I'm trying to get a video, but to get the video, it has to be Pa doing it, which, oh my gosh, that's a ride in and of itself because he can't get it. So I'm going to get a picture so you can see what he does. I think the more that we've kind of watched it, it's not that I'm touching him in the wrong spot. He rolls up and cuddles and he loves it. I think it's when I stop petting him.
Oh.
Is what he's doing. It really, if you're watching, that's what's happening is when I stop, it's, bring your...
Come back to me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think it is, but...
He's a strange cat.
He's a really strange cat. Yeah. Brianna's kids were over, spent the night last Saturday night, and he wasn't afraid of them. He wasn't going to let them touch him.
Sure.
But he came out and stared at him a little and thought, oh, I remember you guys in the old house.
Still don't like you.
Yeah, so he came out and he was curling up watching them, but he wasn't like feral, you know, not like Oliver.
Crazy.
So, Anyway. So anyway,
Well, that's
thank
the
you
funny
guys.
thing about Oliver, even being feral, he's so afraid.
We've had him since he was a kitten. We've had him 14 years.
Yeah. He's still pretty sure. He loves dogs.
Loves dogs.
People, though.
He's going to get eaten.
Not sure.
Pretty weird.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Any dog. It doesn't have to be his dog. It can be just some dog that wanders into the yard. Oh, hi, I love you. It's like he could eat you.
So weird, right?
He could chase you, but he doesn't run either. He just doesn't care.
It's weird that he doesn't understand what he should be afraid of. And not be afraid of.
Yeah.
If I make any sudden moves, he'll run from me.
So crazy.
I know. I don't know. Cats. What are you going to do? Cats and dogs. And it's National Puppy Day.
It's puppy day.
Puppies. All right, so let's see. We've got lots of plans. Let's see. So tonight we have a box opening.
Yep.
And then we're also going to do a clearance video.
Mm-hmm. We had tons of clearance.
Are you going to show that before the box opening?
Oh, yeah, good.
Somebody just said, I have a hard time remembering when you guys are on because you keep changing it. We don't really change it.
We just add.
We just add. It's always Wednesday night, Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wednesday morning for a FabriChat, Wednesday evening for box opening, and then Sunday afternoon for box opening. Yeah. Then there's a few spattered in there in the bits. But I should, like at 2 o'clock.
Today. We'll do the clearance one.
There's
you
so much.
You can just go right now to clearance if you want, and you'll see it. Because we moved a whole bunch of stuff around and cut a bunch of kits and got rid of stuff just to kind of clean it up a little bit. And,
there's a ton.
And again, we've said this before, there's nothing bad in clearance, and there's a lot of new stuff. It's just that maybe in one line there's only 3 pieces left. And it might be something that you're still putting a quilt together and you'll want to grab that. So there's some really good stuff back there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do a little, what time do you think? 2?
2? Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do a quick little, we'll go through there and show you what it is. And so you can see up close and see pictures. And then let's see, Sunday box opening. And then the other thing that we're trying to film, maybe we'll get that done the end of this week, because what's coming up is we've got the border, Celebrate the Seasons.
For April.
Border for April. Super cute. We've started that. We just have to get it filmed and finished. And then we're doing our version of a crumb quilt. And ours is called Crumb Cake. And we did it. It was all the rage back in the early 2000s. I mean, everybody was making it. And then it kind of, I don't know, I think people were looking more for fast and bigger pieces.
And now it's kind of back.
It's coming back to use every crumb. And so our version is very different from the way that other people do it. So we're cutting the kits on those today. And then we're going to make the video that we're going to make. We're going to do it with one of the kits so that you'll know exactly what it looks like. And it's pretty fun. A nice thing to do. And then what else are we doing? I guess that's it. Sunday box opening.
So, and then there's Tracy Tuesday next week.
Tracy Tuesday next week. So she's been working hard on scrap bags. And
we have a lot. We might last a whole whopping 45 minutes this time.
I know. That's why we've been waiting, because we want to have enough that if you really want a scrap bag or 2 or remnant rolls or 2, that there's enough. Because the 54 or whatever was last time lasted 15 minutes.
And we do Tracy Tuesdays. We'll air at 5 o'clock.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah. It was on the newsletter. Yeah.
And then we have the sewing machine sale. Not this weekend, but next weekend. On Saturday. And we do have a couple people that are coming to stay, to shop. First thing, Saturday morning, doors open at 9. And then when they're gone, or we'll stop at 4.
At 4. Mm-hmm.
And people had a lot of suggestions. It's like, oh, why don't you donate them to, rattled off a bunch of places. Like, everybody's got them.
In our area,
Yeah. We have been selling sewing machines for 8 years, and we've only had one other used machine sale. The rest of the time in fact, even during COVID, do you remember that one gal? There was a gal from Moses Lake who had bought a used machine on eBay. It came in, she brought it over to see if we could look at it. It didn't work. It was never going to work. I felt so bad for her. We just came back and got one. It's like, just take this one. Oh, how much?
She bought it to make masks.
She bought it to make masks
because you couldn't find in our area. You couldn't find Walmart didn't carry any. You couldn't find any sewing machines. So people were desperate in buying
used pieces of junk.
Yeah.
So we usually give them away, and so now it's just everybody says no, please, no more. So and then also talking about the Ukrainian relief. So and so some of them, maybe what we could do is just say the proceeds for this one and this one, or this table all go to Ukrainian relief, and we have a couple other options. Amy gave me some great ideas, so
Good.
We'll get that all figured out and do our Ukrainian auction and raise their money.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, on my calendar, Bridgerton season 2 starts this week.
Bridgerton season 2.
I don't know if you even watch Bridgerton.
Yes. I tend to not watch series. But
I love
watch
series. Yeah. And this one, it came out Christmas of last year? Year before? Loved it. I've watched it like 4 times. Freaking love it. And then season 2 comes out, I think it's on Thursday. Whatever the 25th is. So I'm super excited. I might be even more tired because I'm not going to bed.
Now, can you really watch just like one episode and then...
Oh, hell no.
You just like watch it?
Yeah, I'm really bad.
That's why I can't
Well, I don't watch until I fall asleep, but I'll just watch, like, if it's like a really good cliffhanger, I might watch the next one. But I'm pretty good about it. If I'm getting tired, I'll just turn it off. But still, I don't have a whole lot of self-control, but...
Back in the olden days when you had to wait till the next Thursday.
I know! Oh my gosh. I don't even know what my kids would do. What? No more SpongeBob?
Oh my gosh. Her kids. So we were watching, oftentimes we'll watch Netflix. We'll pick a movie at night, to go to bed. And there was something, for some reason, we had it on, not Pandora, what's the other one? The other free TV. Roku, but yeah, Roku. We had it on Roku. And so there was a movie that we were watching, and there was commercials.
Oh, they get so mad.
Nana, turn the movie back on. Turn the movie back on.
It's your problem. I know.
You gotta wait. No. Turn the movie back on.
You got 2 more minutes.
It's like how
you have time to go potty, go pick up Papa.
This generation.
I know.
Yeah, because some of them, it's like, and it'll say up in the corner, 1 of 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Let's go to the bathroom. Yeah.
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 I know, there were so many great memories about commercials.
Yeah.
Diving over the couch because you're going to
go get some more popcorn.
Yeah.
It's popcorn!
Slide. You had to make sure you wear socks so you could slide in.
That's right.
Real smooth. Yeah. You had to be done eating dinner, otherwise you were going to miss that 70 show.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then also during the commercials, you could get up and kind of clean up the table a little, unload the dishwasher.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone is back on.
Yeah.
You had 3 minutes.
Commercials. The olden days.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, my kids, no.
No.
Not a fan.
No, the
Whatever
funniest
this
thing.
commercial
And even Dad was looking at him like, it's a commercial.
What? Yeah, we don't have real TV.
No.
We don't have like cable or anything in our house. So, yep, nope.
Getting the fix it.
Fix it. Here's the remote. I want the movie back.
Yeah, you can't explain it. No, they want you to buy that. I don't want to buy it.
I don't even want to. I don't know what they're saying. I don't like that color. Yeah.
Why is he on again?
It broke again, Anna. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't watch that anymore. We watch Netflix.
Yeah. And I like some of those movies because Robert and I kind of missed the whole commercial thing. It's like, oh, hey, we have time to go, whatever. And
yeah.
No.
Not in my house. No. All right, you guys. So we'll see you at 2:00 for clearance.
Yep.
And we'll see you at 5:00. And one of those boxes, why did it open? I don't remember, but oh my gosh.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Cindy Keel. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
Good stuff. All right,
see you
guys.
soon. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.